guys, Love is Blind Season 3 reunion. This season, I told you, it was filled with surprises. Wow. I just have a few comments to make because I just think, honestly, at this point, I don't even know if I'm confident that this is a good reality show for people to genuinely find love. Nancy, in my view, had way more energy towards Cole than she had towards Bartiz. And I'm not understanding it because Bartiz did a lot of things during the season that were quite disappointing. And although, yes, Nancy may have confronted Bartiz about a number of those things and also what he did after the altar, this story about being with a tall blonde, I just found that the energy towards Cole was a lot heavier. Cole did a lot of wrongs during the season. One can't ignore that. But I find that with Zanab, there was no period of reflection for her. Yes, she briefly said that, okay, I was a little hard on him. I shouldn't have spoken about the first sock. But I just think generally there are things that Zanab needs to work on. And I wish she had acknowledged that. Colleen to me just does not look happy. She really looks as if she signed a contract and the contract requires her to be present. I looked at her social media and she seemed to be having more fun with her girls than with Matt, but maybe she's just not someone who displays public affection. I don't know, but the energy that I saw her have towards Cole, I don't see that energy towards Matt at all. I don't know if I'm overthinking it, but I just don't see it. Alexa and Brennan, I'm glad that Alexa owned that on camera. She really came off as a little mean girl. She said she's not really like that. She just grew up in a sarcastic family. I'm hoping for Brennan's sake that she treats him well. And I hope for Alexa's sake, Brennan treats her well because both deserve to be happy. Well, my favorite couple, Raven and SK, they're still together. Raven seems very happy. SK is not one who expresses his emotions a lot, but generally he seems happy as well. I think it's best, yes, that they didn't get married because of the long distance relationship, although I was very disappointed when SK said I don't at the wedding. But hearing SK's explanation, I understand his decision. I just wish he had not done it at that point. According to him, he didn't know he was going to say I don't until he was asked the question, and I guess he really was on the fence about whether or not he wanted to disappoint Raven in the way that he did. Nonetheless, I really wish he had a discussion with her before, because Raven said she was totally unprepared. She didn't expect him to say, I don't. So it's really good that Raven was able to move past that and continue her relationship with SK, because she seemed very devastated at the wedding. She seemed genuinely in love with SK. Overall, I would give this season an 8.5 out of 10. We got some jaw-dropping moments. Even when Alexa said that she doesn't repeat an outfit, but it's because seemingly she returns them to the store. I thought that according to her father, they lived a very affluent lifestyle. I was quite surprised by that. And I don't know if other persons had said that, how would that have been received? But anyway, my view on Matt, I still think he needs counseling. Cole has a lot of growing up to do. That's the truth. And I hope that he learns from this. He will get into another relationship. He's a young guy. Bartiz, like Cole said, he regretted the Love is Blind experience. We didn't get to hear from Bartiz why, but Bartiz also needs to grow up. I realize that SK is someone he doesn't really like to get involved in conflict, and so he really just sat back. He only spoke up when it was an issue in relation to his and Raven's relationship. In terms of Brennan, I really wish him all the best. He seems ready for marriage. I hope that feeling lasts because, sometimes at very early stages of a relationship, one will be on cloud nine and then reality starts to set in. But he seems genuinely happy and he wasn't afraid to speak up on matters that he thought the gentleman didn't respond well. And I like him overall. And as I said, I hope that Alexa treats him well. Based on what I've seen on social media, the ladies seem to have a very close bond. And that's lovely to see. The gentlemen don't seem to have that much of a close bond. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, this has been Liming with Courtney.